gray sweatpants. Don't act like that, it make no sense. You don't hear me talking to you, you can't have no friends. I'm on your body like niggas on bitches in the summer. You lit and match your match, cause I'm the one. Now what's your number? You won't find nobody better than I. Who better than Kai? Rhetorical, don't need no reply.
Oh, excuse me, guys. I had a little coughing fit right before this. Good morning, y'all. Good motherfucking morning. It is 8:04 Eastern Standard Time over here in the East Coast. And good morning. Okay, wait. Got something for y'all. You ready? Me. It's morning as we slept the night away. Let me stop. Now we can turn back the hands of time. Y'all know that song, right? Yes, we still slept this morning. I don't know. Anyway, it was in my soul, that song. Okay. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Juice Baby. Good morning at the top of the chat. It's Juice Banty. Good morning. Good morning, Banty. Miss T. Good morning, love. Did you get your entire soul snatched last night? Let's put a pin there. Okay. Good morning. Thank you to my amazing, super marvelous mods. Thank you. Thank you for dropping the links. You keep Thank you, Bilski. Thank you, girl. What's up, y'all? What's popping, y'all? Hankin TV in the building. Good morning. Good morning. What Hankin asked you? What did he say? Said that was um, good morning, y'all. Good morning. I'm just cutting up just a little bit. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Look at her. Like, come on through, Miss T, with with the accurate details. Okay. She said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We encourage the soul snatchery over here on Paradise Island. Whatever makes your soul feel good, go ahead and do that. We absolutely acknowledge and we push that. We push that over here on the islands. So let's go. Good morning, Juice. Did you get my inbox? I DM'd you that the guy, the alkaline guy's information. He was actually live, so that, and I sent it to you, but I don't know, you might not have caught it, but let me know if you got the deets, because he is the absolute truth. Okay, we're trying to promote healthy lifestyles over here on the island. Whether you're in current motion, you get the information for later, or you're actively engaging in it. We just want to make sure. Yeah, what brand spanking new, huh, Miss T? You're welcome, Juice. Just want to make sure that any way that I could assist and give it to you, because honey, he helps me, and he got that little cocky. I like the little bit of that cocky that he have, but he can be a good cocky when you're giving out good information, like things that help you in your health journey, because everything starts with health. That's why we say health is wealth. So if we're getting our bodies clean, then it helps us clear up the fog in our minds, because I'm telling you, some of the things that we eat, it keeps us foggy. But anywho, what y'all got going on? Okay, I'm gonna say it because I say it every time. I'm not going to be live for long. Okay, I don't want to make this sound. This is just for YouTube, so I'm not saying it in terms of how I operate in life. Okay, it's going to be a hit it and quit it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do this morning. God be with me. Okay, I'm going to try to stick to. I'm going to try to be impeccable with my words today. Okay, and you know, just go ahead and try to stick to that 1 hour mark. Okay. I don't have a lot of things on my agenda this morning. Work is calm, and life is okay. Pretty good. I'm sitting next to me, if you guys want to know. Okay. Want to know my business? Want to know? Sitting next to moi is a good old plate of cheese, eggs, and two English muffins with garlic butter on them. Okay, I am multitasking. Most times I do it well. Sometimes I go, "Hey girl, who the hell do you think you are? Slow down, because you're mulling up stuff." Look, I'm not coming in here with the Sagittarius symbol. What you want? What you want, Ems? Woo, honey. Hi, Ems. Ems, what you want? What you trying to butter me up? And a kiss? What you got going on, Ems? Are you getting ready to do some cut uppery in here to this morning? Cause you don't never drop, but I appreciate that. Let me highlight Ems again. Let's go. Get this lady right here, boy. She always comes in and distracts the hell out of me. You understand me? That's Ems. That's my ground crack. I love her. That's my booski. So good morning, y'all. What y'all got going on? Look it up. Look. I already knew it. Already knew it. Look at her down there. If Ems is at any time dropping the halos in the chat, she's up to no good. Okay, she's actively up to no good. So but we salute to all my amazing mods in the chat. Yeah, if you have not already, hit the like button, and if you can, share out and tell somebody that Brenda's live, and she more than likely is going to be acting up, because it's what she does. But hey, my trees, good morning, love. She's acting up in a good way though. You understand? Just cutting up for a few minutes, letting us in from some of the foolery and the I don't even know what is going on out there anymore. It is just cut uppery. And I think the people love it. The people actively engage in it. They loves it. They love all of it. They love the back and forth. They love playing with your real lives and stuff. I mean, it is I think the news sometime ain't got nothing on what happens inside the walls of YouTube. And you can find the news here, right? A lot. I mean, a lot of information is spread here. But honey, this is better than some CSI, some crime, some of the better crime shows. It is like I can't call it like some of the stuff that I see here. Like they are pulling each other's backgrounds, trying to do a battle of the I can't say battle of the fittest. That's not, what the word is. Battle of the ignorance, probably ignorance, not ignorance, ignorant. It is a battle of the ignorance. Because by God, what in the hell is going on out there? But I digress. Anywho, what else is anybody got going on? I think the link is pinned. If anybody wants to come and laugh and talk with me. So I posted. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to do members only post, but it didn't give me the option. So I'm not sure I'm doing something right. I need to figure that out. So I will be searching on YouTube today. But we got 12 members to date over here on the island. Salute to all of my amazing, wonderful members thus far. What I've decided, I said, hey, Brenda, why wait until October? If you have people signing up for membership, even though we were a little late on into the month. So I'm going to do a membership Cash App giveaway this month. So it will not be the total amount that I would give in the month of October, because we have a full month. Thank you, Ems. But I will be giving I will be doing a raffle, and we will be picking. I actually wrote down the names of the 12 thus far. So you have until what's today? Today's the 19th, the 21st by 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So CST time, that's 11, right? And then if you're on the West Coast, that is 9 o'clock CST time, Pacific Standard Time. I mean, no, not CST. I mean Pacific Standard Time, to become a member. If you are, you will be receiving Cash App of an amount. I have not said yet, because it will be a little lesser than it will be in October, because October will be like we would have made a full month by then. So we'll do this again on the 22nd of October next month. And I think that as content creators, you guys can really be rocking anywhere you want to. You could be having memberships wherever you want to. You could be modding anywhere else, right? But you spend your time here with me. And so I want to find a way to give back to people monthly. Um,
You know, right now I'm saying monthly. We'll see. Okay, baby. Brenda's moving, but right now I want to start off with that, and I want to start giving back to the members. Right now it's one members. Who knows? Whichever way the platform goes, I want to be one of the content creators to really give back to those people and just show appreciation to those who show appreciation to me. So that's that, and we'll be doing it. I'll more than likely do it live, or I'll video record it. Either way, you guys will know, and it'll be posted. Yeah, thank you, Miss T. So, yeah, I have something special. So when I do go live on the 22nd, to have like a little special surprise within that day too. So I just I'm a giver, y'all. I just love I like to receive, but I really love to hey, don't be nasty. So Joe, if you're in the clouds, I like to give back to people. So so there's that. What else is going on, y'all? It is Tuesday. Um, it could be Turn Up Tuesday. Remember that song? It goes up on a Tuesday. That song. It was that man. Did he ever shooter? Good morning, baby. What's popping, love? What's popping? What you got going on? Look at him. Did you remember that song? Goes up on a Tuesday. So when I was over on Miss Renee's channel, and Lady Ray, shout out to her. Because honey, you always gonna get the down and dirty opinion. Like she's gonna give you the unfiltered opinion about, her thoughts on stuff. So I went over to Miss Renee's. Good morning, babies. Coming to Aries Queen. Good morning, love. How you doing, baby? Good morning. Hope you're having an amazing Tuesday. Jersey Rich in the building. Jersey. Well, you gonna take us on the tour, baby? Trying to see that water over there, honey. And that's Bus Lady. Good morning, Bus Lady. I saw you running the mayor's check. Who calling it ignorant? Ghetto intellect was on one. He still got me blocked. But anyway, so and you guys give your opinion. So I'll tell you what I saw on IG. Honey, IG is a wealth of content. If you're ever looking for content, just go on over to IG and you will have content for days, questions and things to bring to the table. So there's a woman, right? She has kids by a kid by a man. I don't know if it's kids or kid. She told the father of her children that she needed money for food, correct? So she went to the door to find out, oh, no problem, Jersey. Yeah, no rush, but I love water and the outdoors. And, I'm in the East Coast, so we do have certain places, but you gotta fly out. I mean, you gotta drive out to them. Not much is getting ready to drive. Oh, good. Hope you're having an amazing Tuesday, love. Adam. Good morning, boo. How are you? Hope you're doing good. And shout out to my baby daddy D Jones. I know he's busy. He's been busy, but we miss him over here on the island. So listen, what the baby daddy decided to do, and I would love to know your thoughts, whether you want to hit the panel or throw it out from the chat. He sent food to her house. Okay. So she went to the door, and I guess it's Walmart. We also don't have a Walmart here in New York City. Oh God. Oh, when I move, baby, the way that, yep, that's probably, no, Brenda, I have a problem. I have a problem with Walmart. I'm going to tell you, I absolutely do. I have a problem with Walmart, TJ Maxx, Michaels. I have a problem with random stores. Now, it's not to the point where I overspend, but I do go in there and I need all of it. I need it. Where's vanilla? I need everything in there for some reason. Like, not okay. I'm exaggerating, as you guys know sometimes, but I come out 18 bags later, and it's like, why I went in there to get paper towels. What is happening with my life? But shoot, mine is going well. That's why I have breakfast. I have food. So Brenda's good whenever food is near. Thank you. It's Tuesday. I'm feeling good, feeling pretty good. The Almighty woke me up for another day. And I'm in here rocking with you guys. So yes, bronze. Peace and love, baby. Good morning. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait, Jersey. Y'all know I be giddy over that stuff. That's why it be me and straight out of South Memphis and maybe Miss Renee and a few others. I be just sitting in that chat, chopping it up. She be taking me around the town, showing us like all the little places. I don't know. I just it's simple things that just get me all giddy. I love stuff like that. Good morning, Poker King. I'm here, baby. You see, I made it. I made it today, Poker King. Good morning. Yeah, come on, Aries Queen. Do I got some shout outs? Yes. Why? Man, y'all are different. Bronze, why does Wally World give you anxiety? And I'm not, I didn't divert. I'm going to get back to the story because Wally World is how we got here. Why? Is too much stuff, Bronze? What's going on? Y'all go ahead and love on one another in the comments. Say hello to your fellow deep diver, Walmart, Rockland County. Good morning. Harlem, good morning. Yes, who the hell is going to Rockland County to go to Walmart? I'm not even trying to be funny. I mean, it's there, but yeah, I'm not doing that. No, there was one in Westchester. They closed that one, but that one was really kind of ghetto. You know what I'm talking about? I actually used to work down the street from there. I won't say where, but yeah. Anyway, yep. Chef Octopi, good morning. Hey guys, let me just make a quick shout out. So if you guys go and look on my community post, I shared out Chef Octopi's GoFundMe link, and he is doing some amazing things, starting his own entrepreneurship. And if you have it in you, go over there and check it out and support if you can. Okay. Um, all right, y'all. So I'm just trying to catch everybody coming in. So yeah, so the baby mother said that she needed food, right, for the kid, for the child, because he's only responsible for taking care of the child. Instead of giving her the money, she went to the door and he had sent the food to her house. Now she was online complaining that he didn't even know what she needed for the child, right? And that why didn't he just send her the money so she can go and get what she needed in particular for the child? Now me, okay, you know me. My thoughts were this, and Lady Ray had a very good response too. I agree. I see both sides. My thoughts was that story just drives me crazy. Go for one. Yeah. See, bros, you're feeling where I'm feeling, brother. My thought was this. People were saying she's ungrateful. Why did she care? It was food. They had stuff to eat. My thought was this. And I'm not trying to get on men, but I'm getting on men. Okay. So if the kid doesn't live in the house with them and they both share custody of the child, sometimes men, tend to not know sometimes what kids like to eat. Right. And don't get mad at me. I'm not saying all men. I'm just saying. So I feel like, okay, maybe she said that because he could have asked her for a list of things and then maybe he could have just purchased those things and sent it to the house. Because maybe apparently he has a problem with sending her money. Maybe he feels like she's misused the funds that he sent her. So I just maybe feeling like me, unless they probably don't have a good relationship, right? And those were my thoughts, right? They probably could not have gone to a store together. They probably don't co-parent they don't co-parent in the easy way, right? It's not copacetic. So instead he sent the food there and she was pissed off. Now, if he does know what his kid likes and he knows, what kind of Lunchables, or if the kid likes this, because some kids are very finicky eaters. I mean, they are. I mean, when my niece and nephew stay with me and my godchildren, oh baby, I would be cooking 3 different meals. Because guess what? Auntie Vicky ain't gonna be up all day with you screaming at the table because you don't want to eat this. If this is what you eat, if you like the beefaroni, if you like the nuggets, if you like this, while you were here with me this week, I am going to have that in my house. So I'm calling mothers before. Did the diet change? Do they still eat this? Okay. This is what I'm getting because I'm not staying up. Auntie Vicky will be expeditiously getting you in that bathtub, getting you all nice and lotioned up and getting you in that comfy bed because I'm not doing it. Okay. Moving forward. Either because he wants to make sure the mom got food and not something stupid. It's clear. Right. Bend it, right. I see that side. Absolutely. Okay. Are you driving, Adam? Whatever it is you got going on, it's good to see you, and I hope that you stay safe and well out there. Yeah. So, what do you got? What are you guys' thoughts on it? Do you feel as if the mother was being ungrateful? Because people, with Miss Lady Ray said was that should be just grateful, for the food, because basically she shouldn't have been in a position where she even needed that, because that's like the first rule of thumb, like make sure you have food. But I also understand sometimes life happens, and sometimes, right, you take account for things, and maybe you overestimated or underestimated. And good morning, NLC. I think it was my 504 boy. Good morning, love. How are you? So what do y'all feel about that? Like, do you think that she just should have been appreciative of what was sent, or do you think that he could have found a better meeting ground to be like, okay, send me a list of the things that the kid needs for school, or I mean for lunch, or maybe the kid takes lunch at school. The kid looks like it was old enough to probably be in preschool or something, because I saw the little girl, if that was a child, um out in front of the house. But it's I don't know, co-parenting, it's just a weird dynamic sometimes, especially when the parents don't get along. Aries Queen, what you mean when you say child support? Can you like expound a little bit? Because I wonder, because you know how when you see things like that, like you don't get the extended version of, like, does he send her child support? Did he already send it? Right. I listen, I am so for that, and I know here's my thing with the child support. So a lot of people say, and I agree with this, if you don't have to go the route of child support, let's not do it. But as it refers to, no, I don't feel like any woman should have to go after a man to get support for their children. So we need to come to a common ground where we decide on a certain amount, or how we're going to break up bills and or schooling or whatever for the kid, and then we move from there, whether we have our own little written agreement or whatever it is. But yeah, I can't. That's too much for me. The arguing over, yeah, that would take me out. I feel like he did the right thing, because some mothers do that so they can have money to do things they. Yep, I agree. Like, I'm not. Listen, y'all know I'm pro women. I'm pro woman when it comes to issues of, like, a woman being attacked or touched. So I always want to get down to the details of it. But the evidence is in the details, and so we have to not make sure that we don't overshadow. That. So I agree. Okay. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Beyond easy, the mother's untrustworthy. Why else would you not give her a gift card to a grocery store? She's untrustworthy. He had to buy the food, but it's proof she can't handle it. I mean, it could be bronze, but then sometimes, these co-parenting issues go deep. You know, so it depends. I got child support for 18 years. Okay. Good morning, Miss Tay. How you feeling? Happy Tuesday. My daughter father was okay. Aries Queen, so you had to go and get it worked out. And sometimes that is the route that works. I mean, kids aren't cheap, and we're not asking. I think most people who have any kind of moral compass don't want the hold on one second. Read.
Hey, what's up? Salute, salute, salute.
Salute. Good morning. Y'all, we got the scratch pad in the building. Okay, Big Reed. Yana, good morning. Good morning, my big booty Yana. Good morning, boo. Did you you see that picture of hers, honey? She came to bring
Uh,
her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, okay? Raising a kid, and now he's has proof on how much he's spending on her to raise a kid. What is nice responsibility he's going to use her against her to get full custody. Yeah. Yeah, I
so
get
can
it.
I make a comment on this child support
Of
thing?
course, please do.
So, in my opinion, uh, dudes, if you sending your baby mama money, man, you got to send that money, and you shouldn't be worried about what the fuck happened to it. You know what I'm saying? If that child stay with the mama and she paying all the bills and paying the light bill and she paid all them bills before that child support came, then what the hell is the problem? You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it, man. Get them women the money. What you worried about it for? If your child ain't being treated right, or your child ain't being done right by, then if you got a relationship with your child, you will figure that out. You know what I'm saying? If your child ain't eating, whoop to whoop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we got to stop doing that shit, holding that money over them women's head, man, to try to get them to do what we want them to do, or for whatever selfish reasons and prideful reasons that it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of bullshit. Once you give the money to the women, man, whatever she do, if she want to go get her hair done, then that's her business. I mean, if she paid
So
for the hair, she paid for the haircut last week for the little one. You know,
right, so
so
right, right. So I have a good follow up question for that. Good morning, Christine. I don't know if I spoke to you. Good morning, baby. Good morning. So let's say let's say y'all decide on $500 a month, which I'm not even trying to be funny, and people could disagree with me. Even for one child, that's not a lot. It is just not, because it most of the time in the custody isn't joint, right? Big Read. Let's be honest. most most of the parenting situations, sometimes one parent has a kid for a weekend, so they're not taking on the bulk of the cost of what it costs to really house a kid, right? What
Right.
it really costs to have a kid, paying lights and gas, and like the kid is in a home, right? So
Right.
of course most people don't think, well, I'm paying for where she's staying. No, you're really not, because your kid has to live somewhere too, and the kid is not living with you. But I digress, because that's such a situation. But what, let's say if you gave her $500 a month, right? And then after that 500, she calls you like a week later and was like, "Oh, I need money for food. We're out of food." Now, would you have a problem with that?
Yeah, yeah, I would definitely have a problem with it. I would say something too. Um, yeah, yeah, I probably would have a problem with that.
Right. So I think that this right, Aries Queen, a pair of gym shoes cost 200, right? So I'm not trying to be funny. Sometimes the child support, the parents really have to make shit shake. So I think that's what this situation was, and I think that's why he sent the food to the house, because I think she had already gotten money, and this is just me kind of looking at the situation and saying, okay, this is really what looks like it happened.
Right.
So I think he kind of did what he felt was over. Um,
But
and I think,
was he paying the $500 a month?
I don't know, but I think that she had already gotten a child support, and so she called and was like, "We need food." It didn't look like a
But
situation
see,
where,
it's
oh,
other
he.
questions. It's other
Mhm.
questions that need to be asked as well. Is he behind in his child support? Is he five,
No,
$10,000 behind?
no,
You know what
no.
I'm saying? Is you like for real? Like, are you picking the kids up on your days? To
Right,
get
bro.
a lady a break.
Right.
Um,
And Bandit, you're right. We don't have all the facts, but that's my assumption, because you McReed, this conversation that we're having has come up many times, right?
right.
Where the parent, and usually because it's the father, right? Let's be real. Probably 90% of child support is father dominated. So the father is usually paying to the mother. And so when if you're getting child support, if you went to the court and they paid the child support, whatever they deemed was correct, then over that, the other parent feels that they shouldn't have to contribute anymore to the household. This is the child support you get, and don't ask me for anything else.
Yeah, it's a lot of other contributing factors. I guess it got a. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess the relationship between the
right.
parents
Hmm.
could have something to do with it too. Uh,
I agree.
there's a lot of stuff that play factors in it, but if you're paying child support, man, pay that shit and don't ask no questions.
Yeah, because okay, let's say and if the person's increased income doesn't change, then that child support is pretty specific over a number of years. So imagine a child at 5 you're getting $500 for, and then a child at 16 you're getting $500 for. Now, not for nothing, like let's be serious. $500 can easily just be spent on clothes for a 16-year-old. It's not going to do a moonlighting thing. You are barely gonna make it happen, right? Back to school clothes, you wiping it out with that.
Yeah, but you ain't spending $500 a month on clothes.
Not for no. So you're right. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Better not be.
But as the child get older, if they on their game and all that kind of stuff, that electricity bill gonna be a little higher, right? And you're
Well,
dealing the
but
kid, they're gonna be eating a little more because the
shit,
child is
in
older.
my household, man, as soon as you turn 16, your ass is getting a job. So, straight up. You ain't doing nothing else. You ain't in sports. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got some academics that's calling for your attention, on an extreme level, then your ass is working.
Yeah, Bandit, I can't agree with what you're saying there. He said the thing is, if you pay child support and now don't have money for that kid, that means you're not buying food for the kid. That's the kid's money, not pay the bills money. Okay, so that's where I have the problem, right? So the person who is the primary care for the person, right? because a lot of times most of the women have to go to court to take these men to court for child support, right? So you're telling me now that the money that you get is supposed to feed and clothe the kid, but it's not supposed to pay for lights to house the kid? How do we come to that assumption? Like how is that assumption made? Because I don't agree with that, and I don't think that that makes a person unfit. I think that that's a
I mean,
person trying to make shit shake.
that's just not possible. I don't think.
How does that work? Like, what do you mean? I don't
Yeah,
agree.
that's not
I
possible.
don't agree with that. She said, "Better shop out of season." Good morning, Christina. Get the hell out of here. you you might be right, but listen, that is the best time to shop. Six Dubs, what's popping, baby? I was working since high school too. I had a job at Chase Manhattan Bank.
Yeah,
He said, "What are you talking about? You can get a complete set of clothes for $300 for a year." Okay, what? $300? Well,
that's
I
what's
mean, it
wrong.
had to be designer stuff, but
That's what's wrong with these damn kids. And it's the parents' fault. Shit, y'all getting the shit for them. Y'all jumping and shit when they say hi hi.
mm-hmm,
Man, see, like you got to work for it. In my household, you got to work for it. Even before they, was able to get a job and all that old shit, you have to work for it. If you want something, I need to know what you have done that that you deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Because
mm-hmm,
it's not, that shit ain't, we ain't supposed to just be giving it to you. It's not like it's a given. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
You gotta earn everything, man. In my
And,
household.
and I just for the chat, like I don't want to trigger anybody. I'm just giving my opinion because I've had so many friends who've had to deal with that, and I've also seen them. They've not been buying luxury clothes for the kids, but I also live on the East Coast, right? So apart rent is high as a bugger, right? So when that money comes in for that child support, those people guaranteed they're not using that money on hair or nails or anything else because in order to like just get it's something for school because I'm telling you, Big Read, the shit they ask those kids for now in school, it's this day, it's that day. They got this, or you got to bring that in. School supplies alone, it's just like the little things that it takes just to keep
Man,
maintain a
you know what I
child
sent my
itself.
kids to school with
Uh,
when they came out with them tablets, and
right.
my kids came home, and I'd be like, "Where your homework at?" It's on the tablet. It's on the tablet.
Yep.
Y'all don't have paper homework no more.
Mm-hmm.
When all that shit started happening, man, I started by the school supplies was a backpack, some paper, and some
Mm-hmm.
pens and pencils. Man, that's all I sent up there. Man, y'all can kiss my ass with all these baby wipes and
Big Reed.
Clorox
You
wipes
are a
and
you are a
napkins. Man, they tripping.
not you sent
Kleenex.
the kids with wait, hold on. Big Reed. How dare you? Oh God, y'all hate Big Reed. Hey Danella. Danella, we were just talking about Walmart, Danella.
Oh man.
Oh my God. It does all add up. The thing is right. I get that, Bandit. You have to value what's a priority, right? But gas and light is a priority, right? Okay. A certain amount of internet connection for these tablets, that's a priority. And you don't have to have the full package. But I'm just saying, just life is expensive, right? And as a whole. I was watching something about that the other day. I really want to play it too for everybody here. But I guess I just always thought about how child support is so weird to me. Like I don't understand how it works, right? It I don't know. It's just it's a little bit bizarre, but and I understand that both parents had to live, so I don't know. I
They
don't know.
children.
Yeah.
I I'm glad somebody making y'all, take care of your responsibilities.
Right.
Or
And I
or at
agree
least
with
holding
that.
you accountable.
Right. And I agree with what you're saying, Bandit. And that's why I'm saying if a person works, it gets the same amount of food. What am I talking about? Child support at the child age of 5 that they get at the age of 15. You see how that doesn't work, right? But you do still have to make it work because a 16-year-old boy and sometimes girls will eat you at a house and home. Okay, so I know what some of my nephews over here when they got a certain age. Get from over here. Go see your mama. Okay, just get on up out of here. always calling me for a cash app. Oh, excuse me. I'm a little triggered. Like, what do you think I am? I went out to eat. Hold on. And the people next to me were arguing over who's going to pay. The young lady said, I can pay my child support. What?
Damn.
Now listen, Harlem. Okay, listen. Now, Harlem. Now, let's say this. What if that person, she had already taken care of everything for the kids prior to, right? With her money. Right? So I feel like let's not, because like don't do that. Let's not do that. Okay. Hey,
Damn,
Bandit.
why would you even say I'm gonna pay with my child support? Just say I'll pay on
Right.
my card.
Right.
I mean, I got some serious problems with this whole thing because I mean, it takes me almost half a day just to do my shopping for food, just because I go for all the sales. I drive out everywhere to make the best deals to get everything I need. Another thing you can do is you can get your friends and neighbors together and bulk buy. Go to like a meat market. Each person put up like $100. That's 8 people. You can buy half a cow. That should feed everybody for a couple months. Like, there's things you can do. And the whole thing about a house, eating and drinking is way more important than a house. You can move in with family. You can move in with friends, but you need to eat. There's only, it's 3 days without liquid and 5 days without food, and you're dead. So
Yeah,
what's
I
more
get
important
that.
here?
Yeah,
That's
I
what
get
I'm
that
getting at. Like,
concept.
the
But
fact that you prioritize other things over food, like that is
yeah.
your basic necessity. Can you breathe? Check mark. Next thing, can you drink? I don't know. Can you eat? I don't know. Then it's shelter.
Right.
So
So
that's my problem.
I'll say this, right? So, Bandit, to this, right? There are a lot of people who don't have people to go stay with. Like, there are a lot of people. Like, I have friends that don't have places they could go, right? So, and also, I don't. No, this is just me. I don't really talk to my neighbors, so that plan won't work for me. So thank God I don't have no kids.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the thing is, that's where you need to pull from. You need to stick your pride down deep and just say, I need help. You need to talk to your church, talk to your
Good morning, Rhonda.
community for help. Otherwise, what are we doing here? Like, the thing is, like, if she keeps doing stuff like this, she's gonna lose the kid. I'm telling you right now. He's just setting her up to fail, because every time he bails her out, that's another check mark for him.
Well, I don't think. Well, I think the issue is another. Not these fathers don't want to raise their kids anyway. So I don't think.
I don't know about that. Don't start saying that, father. It's unfair that not 90% of the time the women just gets it by default. There is no.
Women do get it by default, but
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it
you
is,
can't
but
just assuming that it's a
but it is like
deadbeat dad.
90% though.
Yeah, but you can't assume it's a
Just to be
deadbeat
real.
dad. This is
No,
proving the
I'm not saying.
opposite.
I'm not saying that they're deadbeats, right? That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that a lot of males don't want to take on that responsibility of having a kid full time, but then there are those that do. So I'm not saying they're deadbeats. I'm just saying that, like, most men aren't going into court being like, I want full custody of the children.
Well, it's
Yeah.
tough because it's expensive. Like, every time you go to court, you're dropping $1,000. You're down. Like, not a lot of people can just throw $1,000. Like, it's chump change. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
court's expensive, so you got to build a case. What do you think he's doing right now? He's building a case.
Yeah, and I just think it's a matter of resources, right? A lot of people don't have people that they can live with. So I think for the most part, people are trying to manage both, like having a place for the kids to lay their head and trying to also feed them. So I don't think that, so I'm gonna say this. I don't think that for the most part that people that women are going out here and they're not buying food for their kids. I think somewhere else something is lacking and other bills are getting backed up and they're just trying to make things shake based on whatever they do get from the child support. Do I feel that most child support makes sense or is feasible? I don't. Okay. But I also understand this, that child support has to be a certain amount because how is the other person supposed to live?
Well, the
Right?
thing is, shouldn't there be zero child support? Shouldn't the default be 50-50 custody? Like that this is where I have a problem. Like it should be not in a perfect world. It should be the default is 50%.
Yeah,
Hey,
And then move from there.
it
If
should
the
be
father is
50-50.
unfit,
in an ideal world, it should
not
be,
an
but then
Yeah, but
ideal,
when
it
you
should be
have
the
two
default.
partners that are clashing
no, it should,
or
yeah, because
toxic
what
as
if,
hell, it's
right,
not
if
gonna work.
another person doesn't want to take on that responsibility, then the idea of neglect comes in because the other person doesn't want to do that. I would never want to put a child in a situation to get 50 parenting by default to another parent who doesn't want to take on that responsibility.
Well,
Then the child, right.
the thing is, the default should be 50-50, and then if it's proven otherwise, then it moves to the other parent. This whole women get it by default is bullshit. It should be based off of you made the kid, guess what? You're going to have to deal with it. And if you've proven that you can't handle it, then we go to court. But the default should be 50-50, and child support should only be given when it's less than 50-50.
But then but then I shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't it be that, okay, the parent who has been initially taking care of the kid and has proved to have been able to take care of the kid should have the responsibility of it, and then that other person can prove that they can take on more responsibility? Because I feel like we don't want to find out like, oh, the person can't handle it, and then now we go back to court. It's like, no, make sure they can handle it and then give them more time, because then
That's what
you
the
put
court's
you
there
put
to
a kid.
decide.
Yeah, because okay, but after the fact, because that's how kids get hurt, right? So that's scary to me.
It's not, because what you're doing is you're robbing the kid of a parent. You're messing up that kid for the rest of their life by robbing them
No,
either of their
no,
mother or their
but
father.
that's not what I'm saying, Bandit. What I'm saying is
But you are by default.
okay, so listen, right? So you're saying give them 50-50, and I'm saying, okay, 50-50 works if both parents are interested in doing 50-50. But you're saying, okay, well, try it and then see if it works. Well, it's like you can't try things when it comes to kids, right? So it's like they're human beings that right. You're saying that they can be hurt, right? They can be hurt either way. So they can be hurt if they're put in a 50-50 situation where the other parent isn't interested in having that 50-50, and there's a situation of neglect. Let's not find that out first. Let's find
Well,
that.
why are
Let
you? My whole thing is, why are you assuming that it's that right off the bat? Most of the time, the parents just don't work out, and both parents care for the kid. It's not one doesn't like the kid for the other. You're talking. This is where I have to do some pushback, because the default is, oh my God, the guy's at fault, he doesn't get it, and the guy ends up paying child support. That is society today. No matter what happens with the guy, he has no say. He just has to eat it on the chin for 18 years. The default should be
hey,
50-50.
I
Like,
mean, no, I mean, not necessarily, bro. I mean,
Mercury, good
I've had
morning.
custody. I've had custody of my three kids since 2011. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but
And
you're not the
so it's
norm.
not. So exactly. So you can't say that this can be based off of a 50-50. It has to be 50-50 because every relationship is different. Every situation is different. Everything, it can't be 50-50 because there's different situations with each relationship. So you don't know you don't know the dynamics of what's really going on in the relationship with the parents. None of that stuff. So there's no way that it can be 50-50. No way.
I'm
So
saying the default should be 50-50, and then if proven otherwise through the court, either through incompetence, mental illness, that's when the custody should change. The default.
well,
What I'm
I
saying
feel like if two people can't agree on it to be 50-50, then it's going to be a problem regardless.
doesn't have to
So
be a problem. It's by
that's why
law.
I say it's up to the individual. We
Ooh,
can't tell everybody out
ooh.
there you're going to think like this and you're going to think like that. All these people have their own individual minds and they think their own way. We can try to influence them, but that's all. So it can never be 50-50. It can never
Hey,
just be right
Ben.
down the middle like that.
Then
It
why is it always defaulted to the woman? That makes no sense to me.
doesn't always go to the woman.
It does. Statistically, it does. 90% of the time.
Yes, statistically it does,
That's what I'm
but
getting at. I
statistically,
don't really care about anecdotal stuff. I'm talking
well, no, I'm
statistically.
not talking about anecdotes. I didn't have $1,000 to go pay for a lawyer. I did my own research. I filed my own motions. I went up and talked to the judge myself about the problems and issues that I had with my baby mother.
Mm,
And I won full custody of my children after going through a full custody evaluation and all that shit.
I
So,
know.
what you're telling me is bullshit, and it sounds like you're trying to make an excuse for the men, You know what I'm saying? When in all naturality, 90%, like you say, 90% of the time the women get the children. That's because 90% of the time, and it might be the woman or it might be the man, but that means 90% of the time somebody can't swallow their pride for the for the better of the child. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's
So
the
it's
Duluth model. That's the
so
problem.
we
It's the
can't. So,
laws.
so I feel like you're trying to push something, or you're saying that that's the way it should be. That's how it's going to be when it can't even like physically or
So let's look
it can't even be like that. Possibly, it's not
look
even possible for it to even happen.
It
look
is
what Mercury
possible.
said. Listen, Mercury said that she is a woman and she paid child support for 15 years and she was never late. Hmm.
I get child support. I get my baby mama pay me child support. I'm just saying.
Hey, Mary Charles. Good morning, everybody. Coolin, Mercury, Kate Care of everybody came in the building. Good morning, babies. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, guys, we started on the topic of a woman asking her child's father that she needed money for food, and instead of giving her the money for the food, oh Harlem, well you can come up here and you can speak your piece, okay? Because you guys speak up. You guys
No, it's
do
not.
stick
It's
up for
not
each
about a.
other
It's
all the
not about a
time.
man sticking up for a man. It's not about that. It's just.
Yeah.
It's about what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, bro. And you can't sit up here and tell me. And I'm just. And I don't know about other communities, but just in the black community, how many single mothers is out there and the dads ain't shit, or they in prison, or they ain't taking care of their business. They out there on dope. Like I see this shit every day. So like it ain't nothing you can tell me, bro. I see this shit in my own people. They can't get up off their ass and get their mind right, go hold down a job, live right. Don't sell no dope. Get out the streets. Leave the street mentality alone. They can't do it. So you know what I'm saying. So that 50-50 shit, bro. That's it's just it's not resonating with me.
Here come my boo, Miss Renee. Good morning, Booski.
Good morning, Bookie. I'm
Good
listening.
morning. Yes, baby. Yeah, we turning up on a Tuesday, Miss Renee.
I see.
Mercury said you want money for labor. You mean for delivering the kids? You know what? I'm sick of you.
Well, I'm gonna say
Benjamin,
this,
good
lady.
morning. Go
I've been
ahead.
listening to the whole conversation, and since you started, I've been listening. But as far as the child support goes, I feel that this, and I've always always said this. I just feel that why should another parent have to pay child support? Why y'all can't do it together? But we all know it don't work like that, because sometimes the other party don't want to pay child support because, okay, the mother might be the type of one who used the child support for herself, or she do other things but not taking care of the child like she's supposed to. So that makes some men feel the need, why should I have to pay child support? Now, if the other party goes and buy the stuff that the kids need, if it considered food or if it considered buying them clothes, I feel that nobody should have to make nobody pay no child support when you know that's your child. And if the other party don't want to pay the child support, they shouldn't have no rights to them. That's just my theory on it.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. I kind of want to agree with that, Miss Renee.
I mean, the easiest thing
Because
to do would be to create a trust, and then it's managed by the government or a third party to make sure that the funds are spent the right way.
No, you
Because
don't
there's
need
too
no
much.
third. There was no third party in it when y'all was doing what y'all was doing.
Well,
So
it
why it
money's
got to
going
be a
third
third
party
party in
anyways.
it?
It's going through child support, so why
well,
can't
how would the government manage it, and like what way? Like how?
easy? You gotta show the receipts. If you spend it on bullshit, then you're gonna get nailed for it. If you spend it the right way, you should feel no problem with it.
Look,
It's
can
keeping
I ask
people
you a question?
honest.
Not trying to be disrespectful. Is you black or white or Asian or whatever? What's your race?
Why does my race matter?
I'm just asking a question. I'm not being disrespectful.
I'm white. I don't
Okay, my point. My point.
see
So
right.
your views on how some people, it might works good in your race, but in black people race it don't work all that like that. It don't. It's not. and I'm not being racist, and I'm not being
Ain't
funny.
nobody trying to be rude to you, man, either, man, for real.
And in the black world, it don't work like that.
Mhm.
In your world it does because that's what y'all used to. But in the black world, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not being disrespectful or being racist or anything like that.
No,
I'm just speaking
we
on
would never disrespect you, Bandit. But culturally, environmentally, there are big challenges and differences with the way that the family dynamic works. It is a big, it's definitely a big issue. I've seen it in
yeah.
my own family. Like it is a big issue.
That was a good word to use culturally. The
Yeah.
great.
So then, is it a cultural change that's needed, or is it a environmental change?
Oh,
I'm
it's a
just
cultural
asking
change.
questions.
It's been needed shit since the what?
Definitely
Since the
needed.
'90s.
But
Hmm.
I'm saying, is it a cultural thing, or is it an environmental problem, or is it a little bit of
Well,
both? That's what I'm
A little
asking.
bit of both.
it dates back to having taken the black man being taken out of the home, and so we have to go back all the way to that. So this extends, and I don't want to get on race relations, but this goes dates back all the way to slavery. To be honest, if we want to go there, Bandit, like the black household has not been right. It is not right, and it's an issue that we have been trying to get together through all kinds of ways, but it's like undoing years, hundreds of years of like devastation, and trying to make things work. It's a difficult thing to navigate, you
But
know.
look at like Black Wall Street. When there was Black Wall Street, that was the
Yeah, but
peak. Everything was
when
going
you
away, and then
saying
they
when
had.
there was,
Right.
Let me finish. I'm just going to say this real quick. Like
uh,
then you had the inner city cultural stuff done by Lyndon B. Johnson, and then that screwed everything up. Like the new society crap destroyed the black community, which is awful.
But
And
see, you gotta
that's what I'm saying.
understand
Like
too. You
it,
got more
you
privilege than the who is up
the
here on the panel?
That's
the
Bandit
the
and Big
Bandit.
Reed.
the
Okay,
new
Big
society is is just still reaping the reaping the whooping. You know what I'm saying? But this stuff right here happened back in the '70s, man.
yeah, but
'60s. That's when it was really. That's when the real mental attack on black folks started. You know
and
what
that
I'm
all started
saying?
with the '60s. That
Well,
started
Six Dubs
the
hit the
basis of that
panel.
started in the '60s,
Yeah.
and that's the bullshit. Like that's from like it's not your fault. It's not anybody's fault. It's just the bullshit started in the '60s, and now it's coming to fruition, and it's like making race relations worse. It's like like having a conversation now. This is rare. I want to say this right now. Like
Mhm.
most of the time, like if you're trying to help people, it's in either way. It's like you're looking at, oh, you either pity me or some bullshit like that when you're just trying to help. Like I've tried to talk on multiple streams with other people, and most of the time you can't have an honest conversation like we're having now.
Right. And I
And it's a
think
Okay,
it's
damn
a
let me
shame.
matter
let me say
I
this right
think it's
here.
a matter
Let's
of
say this.
sharing information, both of us. Like
Yeah.
you sharing information, us sharing with you, because I think that both sides need understanding, you know, for you to
Completely
like
agree.
right. Okay.
And
And
it's just like let's say you and Big Rick, both of y'all walk in and let's just say y'all go to somewhere into let's say this child support place, right?
Morning,
Both of
Kevin.
y'all two different people. Who you think they gonna help the most out of y'all two?
they should be helping the child. Whatever the priority should be the child, not the parents.
But no, you missing what I'm saying. You're gonna get more help and more guidance on what you need than he would. They're gonna cut corners for him, but they're gonna tell you the real. You
So
understand what
so
I'm saying?
basically, she's saying if me and you had the exact same credit score and the exact same amount of money in the bank, and we tried to get a loan for a house that's fucking 500,000, 700,000 or some crazy shit, you gonna get that loan way before I do. I'm probably gonna have to go to some kind of program, and you're gonna have to take some kind of classes, and we need you to pay for this, and it's gonna be all kind of other shit that go with it, man. Um, so that's kind of what you're getting at.
And I'm here to tell you how to fight that, because banking is
No,
what I
there's
do.
there's
Like,
no way to
yeah,
fight
you
it.
can. There's so many
It's
law.
been
Like, you go.
it's
Want me to tell
been
you what to
proven,
do?
man. It was on the news.
I know, but do you want
Yeah.
me to tell you what to do? To
Hey
fight. I'm
Jay,
trying to
good
help you guys. I'm
morning.
trying to help. I'm not trying to be a
Oh, I
problem.
understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying it's on the news. I mean, it's public knowledge. There's records and statistics that show that we're not gonna get the loan. Um, Plain and simple. With the same
I ain't
exact credit score and all that shit is the other side. It's
And then what you do is you report the bank, and then what you do is you sue the bank and you win. You don't even have to sue them. You can just go to
Good morning, Mahaya.
the ADA and they'll sue on your
how
behalf.
can we sue them for something that we signed? When we fill out that paperwork, we agreeing. When they ask you
Because that's discrimination.
when
And
they ask
that's
you
how you
what your
fight it.
race is, they have all this information. That's what they use to put. I think it was a law that was passed or something like that where that was illegal. You know what I'm saying? And then they made it legal, or it's either vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
And what
I
you
think
do,
Well,
they
it's
I
been a
think they made
law.
a law to where
can
they
I
made it illegal.
interject? As
It's
I
been a
used to be a
law.
loan officer, right? So
Okay.
here's my interjection as it refers to this. I think for our people, we have to go into our communities to organizations such as Neighborhood Housing Services and NeighborWorks to have our people help us to get our loans, because I got hundreds of people that look like me loans,
Yeah,
because they were
exactly.
able to come, right, they were able to come to me and I was able to walk them carefully through the process. Yeah, I used to give classes on how to, landlord training, home ownership counseling, financial like awareness skill sets. I used to do that for our people, because they come in, they see somebody that looks like them, and they trusted me to be able to get you loans. I got them loans with Chase Man Bank, Washington Mutual, Wells
Right.
Fargo, like anywhere you can think of, because there are non-for-profit organizations that help you to do that. Now, if you walk into a more conventional setting, I can't help you. It's going to be a whole different can of worms. They're not
Right.
going to tell you about the 3% down program, the 1% down, maybe the no doc loan. They're maybe going to take you through a process, because if you put somebody in the system for a particular loan and their credit score needs to be 680 and their credit score is 650, it's going to reject them, and you know what you're doing. You
Right.
Yeah.
understand?
Well,
Yeah.
there's that, and like the only way it really gets done, and it's a damn shame for everybody's sake, because there's no communities anymore, is the community needs to do it. Like, before, it used to be the church. Back, if you look at history, the church used to be the
You're
source
saying
for
that the
raising funds.
community need to do it,
Then it
but
was
you
like
not know the
then it was the
community been
community
doing
would
it for
help you out.
years. The community been doing it for years. At this point, we're black people would never be equal to white people. That was something that would never happen. Yes, we got a lot of leeway on certain things, but do we really have a lot of leeway on certain things? No, we don't.
I
We
mean,
we were
it
given.
could have happened. It could
Good
have
morning,
happened, but we got
Jamel.
this new generation, man. Man, say, man, this new generation don't give a damn, man. I don't think it's nothing. I think God would have to come back for them to actually be like, okay, let me sit down and listen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like these youngsters is wild, man.
But
See,
but then you got Big Read. You got to understand too. We only repeating ourselves. I mean, history is only repeating. Yeah, it's a cycle. You go through a certain thing, and everything just repeat. Everything,
Yeah,
everything is just
I get
repeat.
that, but think about it. Back in the day, we didn't. It's it's so much advanced now. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we didn't have no smartphone. We didn't have YouTube. We didn't have all these websites you can go on and see all this crazy stuff. Man, we was out in the streets with sticks.
I
Yeah.
You know
sure
what I'm
was out in
saying?
those streets. I was out at the club. Okay, never mind.
So
See,
so when I say it's way more advanced, like it's way more people now that's easily influenced by radio, music. You know what I'm saying? Social media, clout. You know what I'm saying? It can draw more people in. It got more people attention. You know what I'm saying? Not like it was back in the day. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You had more black graduates back in the day. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
But it's done
Um,
by design.
It
That's
is.
exactly.
the
Yeah.
sinister thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For real.
Absolutely, Bandit.
And
Absolutely.
the only way to fix
And
that
you know
is
how they did it? They did it by giving them youngsters money, man. Giving them folks that money, man.
well,
Yep.
So that we can continue to poison our community with these drugs, lean, Percocets. You know what I'm saying? Cocaine, crack. You know
Lord.
what I'm saying?
I
Heroin. You know what I'm
I will
saying?
say it
Not
till
the
the
heroin.
day I die. Anytime you take something for free, you are not the end user.
It's
You are
never
the
free.
product, you're not
Right.
the end user. So anytime there's a free handout for anything, you should question it. When someone gives you money and asks for nothing in return, that should be a giant red flag.
Well, maybe in your world
No, it's
again.
everybody's world. That's how the
No,
world
it's not.
works.
No,
You
it's not.
if
No,
you're
it's not.
given free money,
It's designed to give free stuff to um our culture. It is because they know that if they give us certain things and let us do, we're gonna go for it because we trying to get ahead. We thinking that we're gonna get ahead with it. So they do that. That's just like
Yeah.
when they do a drug bust. You think they sit there on all that drugs and just let it stack on? No, what they do, they re-put it back into the community, into the black community, and it just recycle all over again.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
But I do agree with what's the name about the handouts, because you know what I'm saying. Why should I even think about building up my credit when I can get Section 8 and I can get $1,500, $2,000 worth of food stamps every month?
because what's going to happen is they're going to use you to get what they want. In order to get this, you need to vote this certain way, or in order to get this, you're going to have to jump through these hoops, and then they own you. It's just a different form of slavery.
Well,
They're
they own
Mhm.
you. They own you when you come into this world. That no one owns their child. That's why they're able to come in and take your child away from you. No,
Mhm.
you have a baby. You have kids. You do not own your kids
Mhm.
by law, honestly. And a lot of people don't know. When you have kids, you supposed to go and apply for your child.
Yeah, that's what your social security number is. I
Yep.
know.
That's
That's your
why.
chattel
That's
number.
why the
Oh, they're gonna have that before you
the
leave the hospital.
that's why. What is the name of that
Yeah.
Amish community? That's why they live the way that they do because they intentionally don't want to be. Most of those people don't even have social security numbers.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but they the same
They
way though. They got that vault, don't they? Oh no, that's the Mormon. Never mind. I'm tripping.
Yeah, the more I almost said them, but they're off the grid. They don't
Right.
have birth certificates. They don't have social security. I'm about to
They
go and
don't
join
know.
those people. Let
And
me
and
go
Well,
and
that's what
ahead.
I'm
it's a
saying.
reason.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Big Rig, you heard me thinking. Wait a minute.
Oh man.
But what I'm getting at is like, I don't live that far from Amish country, and
Ooh.
I will say this though: that's the way. If you want to build your community, that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody working for a common goal.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Let me
see,
ask you. Let me ask
I
you.
think it's a lot easier for the fair skinned people
No,
to go.
you have
Yeah, yeah,
no.
it's easier. It's a little bit easier. I mean, they got a couple. I know they got the dude in Waco. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a couple other ones that they got, but I
Oh.
mean, it's easier for y'all to go out into the woods and build a community and put a fence up and say y'all ain't coming in this motherfucker. If you
Mhm.
do, it's we fighting. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's
Let
the
let
problem.
let a
You
group of
can't
black folks in the woods and they
you
find out
can't
they got
have
a
the fighting
community out there with
mentality.
some running water and all kind of other stuff going on. They only come to the city to get groceries and stuff. Man, they're gonna be out there trying to see what's happening. They're gonna have drones flying over there. I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna be in the mix, man.
It
So I'm gonna ask
well,
you a
once you go
question,
to
man.
violence,
Have you
it's game
ever
over
have you ever
anyways.
been in the
Waco
hood
proved
before,
True.
that.
Danny?
Waco
Yeah,
proved
they
that.
told him up.
That's what I'm saying. The only way to fight this, you basically have to follow the rules, but have the mentality of leave me alone. Like I don't want.
Okay, Danny. Answer this question. Have you ever been in the hood?
Yeah,
Okay, when you went in the hood, and let's be honest. Let's be straight honest. When you went in the hood, did you not lock your door?
I took the subway, but yeah, it wasn't. I got definitely the feeling I don't belong. I'll tell you that much.
You felt like you didn't belong, huh?
No, I got it wasn't um it wasn't subtle, put it that way.
Were you in New York
Imagine,
City?
imagine how we feel when we go through a suburban neighborhood.
Were
Well,
you in New
I'm
York?
Exactly.
Were you in New York City?
Philly.
Okay, well, yeah, it's definitely gonna make you feel like you don't belong.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because they know when somebody don't belong. Like if you walk down the street, well, not in my neighborhood. Cause never mind. Let me shut up because I can't. I don't have
Okay,
no
let me ask
opinion.
this right here. Let's say, okay, you got the hood and you got the suburb. And two, okay, somebody needs your help in the hood and somebody needs your help in the suburb. Where you going first?
I would be I'd be helping my community because I probably would know the person.
Exactly.
But that
Exactly.
doesn't but you're giving me an
Yeah, no,
ultimatum.
no, 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 no.
No, but now, hold on. Now I got it. Now I do got to interject. Now I can't say now all white folks ain't the same, man. Just like all black folks ain't the same.
Yeah.
No,
You
I
know,
get that. I get that. But I'm just keeping it 100. That's real. He's gonna go help his. He's not gonna. A person in the hood need help too. And I'm talking about. I'm not talking about as far as spending money. I'm talking about maybe needing help to save a life or something like that. He's not gonna go to the hood. He's gonna go to the suburb and help
Because that's the
that
people that
person.
I know. It would be like you going to the suburbs and helping someone in the suburbs. Would you do that? If you
yeah.
could choose between your neighbor
Most definitely, I'm gonna help somebody in the suburb. Yes, I am.
over
Yes, I
your
am.
own community,
Say
in
what?
that same scenario, if you had a neighbor asking for help and another random person in the suburbs, who would you be helping?
I'm gonna get to the person that's closer to me. If it means the
Then that's the
person
same
that's in the
question. We're answering
suburb,
the same thing. It's the
yeah,
exact
So
same
I'm
so
question.
giving you
so
this.
so let's put it like this. So what if your side of your neighborhood is burning down? What if both sides is burning down at the same time? Where you going?
You're gonna
You
be
going
helping the
back to your
people that you
damn. You
know.
going back to your damn community where you from, man. That's what everybody gonna do.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I think everybody gonna do that.
Yeah, I
You know
would.
what I'm
What
saying?
is the question?
Hell no,
What?
I'm not helping none of y'all black people
It
in the
was the
hood.
Right,
same.
me and Miss Renee. Let's
Same
stop
y'all.
lying. We out of this bit. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to cuss. Everybody save themselves. Like I told them, don't ever make me the fire warden at the job because everybody will be on fire. Because I'm out of there. Like stop putting me
Exa-
with the fire warden.
Exactly.
I
I'm
got to
leaving
go.
y'all
Good
black
morning,
ass.
executive sessions. Good morning. Yeah, yeah.
So how about this? So how about this? It's a zombie outbreak, right?
Oh dear God.
And I'm running for my life. I'm running for my life. And I done ran by your house and I seen you peeping through the blinds. So I come beat on your door, man. It's a zombie about to get me, man. I beat on your door. I'm hot,
You ain't
black,
do that.
sweating like a mug, man. You gonna let me in there?
I let you in because when
But
crap
you
goes
gonna tell
down,
but
it's a
you gonna
team
tell
sport.
Becky, put that pistol on him, Becky. Hold that pistol.
No, but what I'm getting at is it's a team sport. If if survival is just individualist, you're just gonna get picked off and you're gonna die. And you need my help as much as I need your help. Like this is not this isn't a video game where you get do-overs or if you one thing you got to live with yourself. Am I going to let a man die just because of I'm scared? That's bullshit.
He's definitely gonna die if you knock on my door, Reed. And I'm sorry because I really love you, Big Reed,
I'm
but
trying to tell
I'm
you,
not
but Brenda, you
opening the
gonna
door.
die too. You better. I need a sample. I need a
I
blood sample.
I can't let you. So
But
don't ask me. And I'm your
that's
sister from another mister, but I'm not gonna be able to open the door for you.
Oh man,
Woo!
see.
I had to live with the choices that I make. Okay, at the end of the world,
Brenda gonna be
um,
in there drinking wine and eating tuna out the
I
can.
will. It's the end. It is the end, and yeah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna have to go out feeling good because I am gonna be drinking that red wine and eating the
Oh man,
cheese. Because if you knock on my wait, no executive session, y'all judging me. Linda Healing, good morning, baby. Good morning. It's a wrap for you, Big Reed.
hey, I already know what I'm doing. I'm going somewhere. I'm trying to find high ground with some water. All I want to do.
But
Look at
the
Danella.
thing is, are you going to be able to live with yourself, Brenda, if you put this person to their death just because you're scared?
Hey,
Yes,
buddy, I can tell
absolutely.
you I can live with myself because
Cause
I'm not living here.
I'm gonna die from fear anyway. Like, what do you mean, bandit? It's like, so you go into survival mode, right?
Hmm.
When you're in fear, when I'm locked in fear. And how do I know that Big Reed ain't a goddamn zombie? I don't know that. I'm not gonna compromise me and the good Lord will have to make amends right there as I watch him sliding down my front door. Because let me
And what
tell you
happens
something.
when
What if it's a close
and what
family member,
happens when the
Brenda?
zombies all die and
Okay,
it
well
becomes
then that's something
marauders and
different.
then
But
they
I
come
don't
in,
know you,
they break
man.
in your house. You don't have the means to protect yourself, and you end up getting raped. Become a rape slave because that's what would
Uh-huh.
happen.
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
I'm dead serious.
What?
If you don't, like I said, if you don't have the means to protect yourself, people are just going to come in and push your shit in, and guess what? You're going to be a slave
Whoa.
or worse.
Oh my God.
No, I'm
No,
saying like
no, 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 no. Ain't nobody gonna be no
Good
slave.
morning, Shalana. Good
yeah, they
morning.
would. Are you
What
saying
the hell?
are you
But
saying
right,
that
this just
when
took a
society
turn.
collapses
Good morning,
and
Cortez.
nothing is free anymore, there's nothing to protect somebody, you don't think
Sorry.
that people are just going to break your crap in if you can't defend what you have?
No, I
That's why
mean,
life's so
no, they're
peaceful.
not. They're not, man. I know how to shoot, several guns.
That's why you would be
Um,
Okay.
important.
Trigger
So
finger work real good.
um,
that's what I'm saying. That's you. Brenda, I don't think no. Brenda, do you know how to shoot?
I do, but I'm not supposed to say certain things because I'm in New York. Anywho, um, right. I don't. Yeah, I don't own a
don't
gun.
play with it.
Okay.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Like my
All
boy
right.
Jamil
So
would say.
I'm saying that online. I don't own a gun. Okay. Anyway, so listen. But here's the thing. I'm gonna say this, and this might sound crazy. I have to be honest with y'all, right? And I would operate in survival mode. And survival mode would tell me to do what I need to do to protect myself. And this is the end of my days, right? This is the world is practically coming to an end. I am going to go into auto mode. So I don't know the choice or decision that I would make. I would make them in that moment, right? What feels safe and right for me to do. Because
Right.
opening or not opening that door could end my life anyway. I am going to eventually die because we're in the apocalypse. So, or the whatever is
Not
happening.
a
So
bit. You ain't gonna die.
I can't feel wrong. Nobody can ever make me feel wrong about the choice that I make when it's about surviving, right? Because I can open that door for Reed, he could be a zombie. I can open that door for my sister, and she could be a zombie. I don't effing know if any
That's
of those choices are right that I'm making at that moment because we only do instinctually like what we know to do, and that an instinct could even be like your sister look at you weird, sitting on the couch after you let her in, you bust upside the head because you think she a zombie. Like you don't know
I'm
what you
not
gonna
busting her
do.
upside the head. I'm shooting her upside the
Wait,
head.
wait. Yeah, if you a zombie on your ass, I'm a right. 6 times. What are we talking about? Yeah, it's just and it's like somebody may bust in through the windows and might get in there on me, but it's like even if somebody was inside the house with me, if they come in there, they could kill them. I don't know like how the cards are gonna play. This is really this is yeah. I whoa.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have. Well, the first thing, Brenda, man, if you don't have a plan, you need to start. You need to make one.
If you don't have
Can
if you don't have a plan,
I
you're
need
already dead.
I need for wait about the zombie apocalypse? Am I supposed to have a plan for that?
Well, it doesn't have to
If
be a
it's
zombie
man,
apocalypse.
say
We've
I'm gonna make it, man. Say
we've had that talk the last time I was up about planning. If you don't plan for bad things to happen, you're always going to be reactionary
Good
on it.
morning, Doogie. Good morning, baby. Another one of my 504s. Good morning, baby.
If you don't plan for stuff that go wrong and stuff goes wrong, you're always going to be reactionary, and when that happens, you're always going to suffer. It's the people that plan always succeed in life.
Right, and
Life's always about planning.
I'm very plan oriented. If you ever see me ever doing anything, just know that I've methodically put things into motion, even with me moving, right? I'm
Like
planning months in advance. I'm color coordinating. I have details. But how do you plan for a zombie apocalypse? How do you plan for that?
you plan just like you planned if there was no food around. You'd make sure you had life straws. You'd make sure you'd have enough food, ways of getting food. You'd find a way, a defensive position. You'd find a place to go. I mean, there's some things that you can control and some things you can't control. Everything
Right.
that you can control, you would plan out. Anything that you don't, you basically have contingency plans for. If this happens, I do X. If this
Right.
happens, I do Y. That's what you'd have to do.
Right. So, okay. So I have a plans for a lot of things in my life, right? So that you, like I told you guys before, I'm executive assistant. So my daily life is planning out other people's lives for them and then planning out my day in order to plan for those people, right? So everything is a system of checks and balances and checks for my checks and balances, right? So
Yeah.
I'm a color coordinated. Even when I'm doing grocery shopping, you guys should know that my stuff is set up the days prior. I shop like I have a family of 5 sometimes, okay? So that doesn't mean full because I don't want it to go to waste, but how I usually don't run out of things because I'm always kind of a few steps ahead of myself. So I live my life like that. But the only thing I can, I mean, I may have some sort of weaponry in my house. Okay, nothing illegal. Okay, but
You have a
it,
tool. Don't save a weapon. You
there
have a
we go.
tool to
I
defend
have
your
a
house.
tool that defends my domicile.
Yes, there you go.
So in terms of that, all the other facets of my life, in terms of being prepared, I think I have down. So I don't
Well,
think that
well, think about this. What is going on right now? COVID's coming
right. 6
back.
doves. Yeah. Mm.
So what does that mean?
Jen, good morning. Oh, I've already started preparing.
Everybody knows what this isn't the second rodeo this time. Like everybody knows
Gonna
what's
be
going
another
on.
lockdown, man. They finna lock us down.
It's an election year too, so
Yeah.
the
Well.
double
Yeah.
whammy.
Wink,
So
wink. Right. Yeah.
so if we know this is coming, what does that mean? We should stockpile food, toilet paper, paper towels, disinfectants, all that fun stuff. Like do it now before you guys don't have it. Because it's going to be harder in the cities than it is going to be in the suburbs because of supply issues. That's happened already. Like the cities were the first to get hit the hardest, and then it was the suburbs, and then it was rural areas. So I'm just saying, if I'm trying to help, I would start buying a little bit of extra if you can afford it.
Yep. I agree with that. That's why I've always. I think I almost feel like I stockpile a little bit. I stockpile it in a pretty way though, so it's not crap all over the place. Big Troll, what's popping? Good morning, baby. Wait, what's his You said hold up, say what? Who said pharmaceutical money? What are y'all talking about down there? I don't know what's going on there.
Talking about Bill Gates.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The World Health Organization, honey.
Yeah, bullshit. That's what that
Yeah,
is.
exactly what it is. As soon as
That's
I saw
straight
Bill
up.
Gates with it, I was like, prepare that the end is coming because what the F do we got going on here?
I can't wait for that guy to die. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my
That guy is
God.
evil. That guy is
Let's go,
evil.
Mandy. Mandy, let's
He,
go.
you know I'm right.
Yes,
He's
you
evil.
absolutely. He is evil. Yeah.
I might as well call him a vampire, man. He even looks like one.
Something is definitely not right with that man. Like I heard,
No.
like when I saw him and his wife and their involvement in it, I said, "What in the hell do they have anything to do with this?" The alarms are sounding. I felt like I was in the Beyonce song, "Ring the alarm," because what
Yeah,
the hell?
and to be honest with you, guess where he tests all his new vaccine ideas on? He goes to Africa and tests it on Africa. I'm just saying, the guy is freaking evil.
That's
Like,
not surprising because where did they want to start the vaccinations at? In the inner city communities. They want to make sure that the undeserved communities were getting the shot first. Get the fuck out of here.
I know.
What do you
We're
think
on the
you're
same
doing?
page. You're acting
Yeah.
like I'm not on your page. I totally get it. It's bullshit.
Bill Gates, if you don't get your happy ass up out of these communities trying to make sure that we get the vaccine first, if you don't get
And
the
how
hell
much
out of here.
farmland does he own? He owns
Oh
like a
my
quarter of
God.
all the farmland in America.
Mm.
He owns like, I forget how many, like
He
tens
wanted
of
black
thousands
people
of
to be the
acres.
first because he think that black people are crash dummies. So yeah,
Well,
he's gonna
well,
yes, he's gonna do that. He's gonna test us first. He
So
gonna
y'all
then
test
know,
that.
Yeah, he's an
right,
evil
man.
dude.
And then so happened that him and his wife got a divorce just right after the pandemic. What the fuck is going on
No,
here?
he got a divorce because his wife found out he was on the Epstein plane.
Oh Lord, what?
That he was on what?
The Epstein plane. He was part of the law. He was part of the people that go to Epstein Island. That's why he got a divorce.
yeah, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton,
Yeah, Bill Gates,
Oh, we want to
Hillary
talk
Obama.
Clinton.
about Bill. Don't you talk about
Oh,
Bill.
well, he was on the island out there with them damn kids.
He was on the
Bill.
island, just not your island. Put it that way.
I think Oprah was out there. Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Who's the guy from Rush Hour? Not Jackie Chan, but the other guy, Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker was on the.
He was on the list.
Bill Maher. Jimmy
Who's
Kimmel.
the dude from London,
Stephen
man?
Colbert.
Wasn't Boris Johnson on the damn list?
Yeah, basically anybody that's like counterculture or part of the culture, quote unquote, they've been on that plane. They're all blackmailed.
Yep.
Some evil freaking people.
And they're gonna be the plane that's gonna crash. All of them. I hope they don't.
Do y'all realize? Okay, let me give you some game. If Hillary Clinton would have made office, we would have been going through this what we're going through now. Then.
Yeah, we're 4 years behind of schedule. You're completely right.
Yep. Man, let me stop talking for them people coming knocking on my door, man.
Don't
one's
open
knocking
it,
on your
Reed. Be
door.
like me. Save yourself.
You know what? They're only knocking on your door.
They're gonna make your credit score go down to 200. You better be careful.
They're only knocking on your door to give you a thumbs up because everything you're saying is correct.
Yep.
Most definitely correct.
Okay, who said Ellen? Oh, look at them down there in the comments. Stop putting
I think Ellen was.
I'm joking.
I don't know if she was on
That's
there.
another one, man. Oof.
Ellen,
The more
I
that
know.
comes up, and guess
Yeah.
what? Guess who the next Ellen's gonna be? It just
Say
came
it.
out.
Say it.
It is Jimmy Fallon.
I can see that. You know why? He's very likable.
Yeah, but Jimmy Fallon is like known to be like a massive alcoholic. He does like a lot of heroin. Like anybody that's at
My
SNL has
God.
some major issues.
What is with the heron? As Big Reed say it, because I can't say it right. Big Reed says it so well.
Because think about it. You have a week to perform, to write a sketch, do all this stuff within a week. And if you're a writer, you got to write all the script out in a week and have it done in 2 days so they can do it a couple times live before it becomes live. So the amount of stress you're on, of course, these guys are all heroin addicts and junkies because it's the only way to quote unquote be creative.
The scamdemic, or as I say, the panoramic, because it affected everything and everyone. The panoramic.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Executive Sessions said he's voting Trump. Okay, he probably be the first person who maybe voted in from inside of the four walls, but it'll be done.
I definitely not gonna vote for nobody.
Well, thank you for making that announcement.
Well, thank you for
Renee.
Thank you for not voting.
I mean, you ain't got to vote, man. Say,
I thought you was getting ready to make a declaration of who you was voting for, Miss Renee. How you so loud with that? I'm absolutely not voting. I love you, Miss Renee.
I'm not gonna vote. I'm not voting.
Craig said, "Are you off today, Reed?
Are
you off today?"
Man, tell Craig, man, you need to get a job.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
He over there baking them chicken ramen noodle pies. You just sit down, boy.
Craig, don't be hating on the pies, Big Reed. Don't hate on the pies.
Craig, don't let him talk to you like that. Fight back. All night time talk. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It keeps the pies out of it. Oh, that's why they take it. That's what heroin did. Why don't you say it, Reed? Because I'm struggling. I don't know how to say it.
Well, you talking about the heroin?
Oh, heroin. Okay, there we go.
What's that place in New York? It's spelled Huron. How do you pronounce it?
In New York?
What?
You must be talking about upstate New York.
Yeah.
I don't
know. How do you pronounce that? Huron.
No. Oh, is it? Oh, I've never been.
Pronounce it this way: hair. Heroin. Hair.
Well, we don't say.
I know how to say heroin.
He's not saying it.
But I'm just
trying to help her out.
Oh yeah, I know how to say heroin, but he says like the kind of the ghetto-fied version of it, which cracks me up. So
I say like the heroin dealer.
right.
Hey, baby, I got that heroin.
It's like the new Adderall. Oh, really? I
That's
thought that's
rough.
what meth. I thought that's what meth was. I
Well,
don't
meth is
even.
yes, meth.
Meth been around a while.
Adderall is meth.
Oh my god.
It's just meth on a
Yeah.
controlled substance, like on a controlled.
Meth been around a long time.
Yeah.
The Pyre.
Why do you think they prescribe it to
Wait,
the
who are you
most
calling
over? ADD is like the most over medicated symptom in America. It's just to get people all drugged out. Seriously, it's to get people
Wait.
hooked up on heroin.
Are you what you calling Sam a donkey? Where is Sam? Is he even still in the chat? What are you even talking about? I don't even know. Hey, Montrese.
What's up?
Hey,
And
boo.
Mary's completely correct.
Let me see. That's why people do not mix alcohol with Adderall or any other substances on here. I'd say they should not. That don't sound like a good. They're gonna end up in the ER doing a
Mary
banquet bout.
Mary
God.
Charles's point is 100% correct.
Your vote never put anyone in office they already selected by the elites. Well, we know that. We knew that
I'm saying.
Obama was selected even before. I mean, they literally told us they have been grooming him for presidency. So don't let that get past you. Anywho,
All of them.
moving forward. Yep, Montrese, let's go. Are you
Damn.
ready for the panoramic, Montrese? It used to be called crank before meth. Really? Y'all know I don't know about drugs.
Yeah.
I'll be having a crank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talk about a drug that messes you up, man. Oof.
A lot of stuff.
What, the meth or the heroin?
The meth, man. Should have your
Look
teeth
around.
look, have your teeth looking like DJs.
Yeah, meth face. Oh my god.
What's meth face?
Oh yeah. Okay, go and look on people like.
Let me show you right quick.
Oh my god.
Meth
I'm
is-
scared.
Yeah, meth is bad.
That's meth face.
Ooh,
What?
why would you do?
Look,
Look,
let me
y'all
see.
know.
Let me see.
Oh my god.
You,
Okay.
oh my lord.
I just want y'all to. Ooh, WAP.
Oh my
WAP and
lord.
DJ. Y'all know I fucks with you. This is all Reed. Let me take you down.
No, I was trying.
But being serious, like if you want to look at meth, like what it does, like you could take someone that's very attractive and it basically turns them into like the Walking Dead. It sinks their skull in, like you can see their bones,
Jesus.
their eyes like sink into their face. They lose all their teeth. They go from like looking healthy to looking like they weigh like 100 pounds. Like it's bad. Like just go to Google and just type in meth face and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Look at what Danella said. Now I'm starting to agree with her. She says, well, a lot of people on YouTube want meth in, allegedly. Yeah, it does make sense, Danella.
Well, it's to keep the quote unquote I need to be skinny look. It's a damn shame.
What?
Yeah, because it keeps you it's like doing energy drinks and you get to put content out, but then it prevent you don't really eat that much, so you stay skinny. They were giving back in like the 1920s, they were giving meth to people to use it to lose weight.
Jesus Christ, the whole mind altering substance.
Oh, they used to give it to the. Didn't they give it to them in World War II and shit? World War One.
What
was that?
No, World War II.
Was that the Russians or something?
No, the Nazis gave their people meth to basically stay up at night and basically that was the super soldier serum was meth, so they would stay active. They wouldn't feel pain if they got shot. They called it the super serum because basically you didn't feel pain. You're up for like 48 hours. They didn't care what it did to the soldiers. They just made them so they can't feel pain.
Their ass was up tweaking.
Man, I don't see. My thing is that at where I'm in, I don't want anything controlling me in this life. Like I don't want to feel controlled by anything. You know, I just.
I gotta stop. I gotta hop down.
Okay, thank you, Bandit. We appreciate you. Okay, thank you so much.
I ain't seen Bandit.
I appreciate that, and thank you all for. You know what? I just love y'all so much because thank you all for being able to have a conversation where we may not all be the same color, but we still can have an amicable conversation. You know, with people that don't look like us. You understand? So I appreciate you guys for that, because this probably been somewhere else that it went totally left.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Thank you, Bandit.
Yeah,
You got it's all
I'm kind
love
of
over
glad
here.
too, because I'm kind of glad that somebody isn't, because I can't stand you niggas. You
Oh
niggas get
my
on
God.
my nerves.
Let's go, Miss Renee. Miss Renee said she was leaving with Bandit because she's sick of you Negroes. Okay. Yeah, it was great. I really appreciate y'all being able to have a good conversation, because I feel like I feel like ignorance is lack of having information about uh, other people or other things, and I think that's where prejudice aligns, right? Is that you don't have enough information about another person, and sometimes it builds fear. We fear what we don't understand a lot. So, anywho, the Poker King was popping. He's down here talking about don't leave me in apocalypse with Brenda. Well,
That's cold.
I was trying to I love me some Big Reed though. Big Reed just staying outside because I don't.
That's cold.
I'll be like, back up, Big Reed. Say something, Big Reed. What was the last conversation we had on my panel?
Don't worry
Jump
about it. I'm
twice.
coming down.
I'll be like, jump twice on your right leg because I gotta look at some things. Like, wait a minute, wait. You looking shifty? Wait, hold on.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna come down the chimney on your ass talking about why you ain't let me in. Ain't no goddamn zombie. Yeah. Coming smooth down the chimney. I'm just gonna disappear and end up in the living room on your ass.
I know. Big Reed. I was that was my second thing I was just getting ready to say. I'll be standing there to a net and you be coming through the kitchen window because Big Reed ain't about to play with me. Oh my God. Big Reed is
Oh
so damn
man.
funny. So indeed. All right, y'all. I love y'all. It's 1 hour and 31 minutes. I am going to be a good girl today. And I'm going to end the live in an orderly fashion. And I love all of y'all for swinging through. We had a good old time. Oh, look, my battery's on 10%, baby. I'm about to charge this mother up.
Right
And
on.
all right, y'all. I love y'all so
Salute,
much. I
Yeah,
salute.
appreciate y'all. Salute,
it,
salute. I will see y'all again. More than likely tomorrow morning. We'll see how things go. But thank you for my panel. For everybody who hit the panel, chopped it up. Thank you, Bandit. Thank you, Montrese. Thank you, Miss Renee. Thank you, Big Reed. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. Shalana, you have a good day too. 6 Doves, M's, Poke Dog. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the island, baby. That's right, Poker King. See, I'm still calling you the old name. Anyway, hold on, let me see. Somebody's put something in the back chat. Okay, Montrese. Y'all know I love y'all a long way. Thank y'all for sitting and being with me on the island. Cause baby, you could be anywhere you want to be, but you were here, chilling, hanging out with Brenda, on the island, baby, where anything can happen, and it does.